Tech, and I'm going to talk about ESO Dungeons and Trials. Stuff like that. In ESO Dungeons, which is just four, those are like main dungeons. You will want a healer, a tank, a buffer or a sorcerer, or a DPS, and a DPS. Now, that's the basic set of one of every role, or one of two. Actually, there's only 3 roles in the game, but you want one of every category. That's just your basic dungeon. Those are normal dungeons. Sometimes, depending on how good your setup is, or how good your team is, or how dedicated y'all are to run a raid, or how prepared y'all came in with potions and stones, and how good your teamwork is, you can go in there without all 4 class of categories. Sometimes I seen people go in 2 healers and 2 tanks. That was fun. 3 healers and 1 DPS. No need for tanking when you just can constantly heal and damage. Fun stuff. Our DPS is fun stuff. So most of that's unimportant anyway. And then there's the veteran dungeons. This is just veteran 1 dungeons. That's where your teamwork and your preparation has to be on point for those dungeons, and you need at least 2 healers at minimum. That depends on what dungeon you're doing. And then there's special 2 dungeons. There's no need to be low level and go into those because you're gonna get one-shotted. Congrats. Unless your team know how to aggro, and that's really, really rare because they're too busy staying alive themselves. And then there's trials. Yay. All trials are minimum of 13 people. Actually, that's the maximum, 16 or 18 was one of those. You want to go in there with a full team because once you get to a certain point, you have to use a full team to get past a stepping stone or turn knobs and stuff. And there's a reason why they put that as the minimum amount required, actually the maximum amount and minimum amount, because those bosses will one-shot. At least, out of 18 people, a good 17 people. Good times. If there's 13 or 18 or 19, whatever, you at least want to go there with 2 or 3 tanks, or how to say that. 1 tank meant for helping, 2 tanks for helping with the boss, and 1 tank for helping the crowd. And that's just my recommendations, unless you go in there with a freaking dedicated team or healers or dedicated DPSs and stuff, or damage deals or whatever. It's hard to say. Yes, there's a key word I said: dedication. And then you don't want anyone to die on that one, or anyone to start arguing. Then 1 person might leave, 2 people might leave, and 3 people might leave, and you can't beat the done trials anymore. This is why I go there by myself. Good times. The minimum amount I recommend is 3 tanks and 3 healers. Everything else could be DPS, double damage dealers, double damage, freaking buffers, sorcerers, stuff like that. Good times. We need 2 tanks, 3 healers, and nothing but DDs and DPSs. And it depends on how good their setup is, how good you could do trials. And it depends on how good your teamwork is in knowing the trials, because every trials has a puzzle inside of what the heck. Anyway. Now I know I'm being hacked. Again. Plus trials. And then there's public delve, you can have like 500 people in there. What sucks about those, or public dungeons, what sucks about those is that if someone's stuck to kill, you won't get it. Or if anyone outside your group, you won't get it unless you get a certain amount of shots in. That'll suck. Kick me. Keep me. Good. It's my time. Anyway. Back to the subject at hand. Oh my. No one's on today? Uh, good times. I think your build had to be right. Every tank should have a taunt, especially in a dungeon, a private level dungeon, or a freaking trials. You should at least have a tank that has a taunt. Actually, both tanks that have a taunt. I have people say we gonna need one tank to come in the dungeon, and they get one-shotted. Like, yeah, I think I told you so, but I'm not gonna say I think I did. And hold on, that's pretty much it for that one. Let me do this. I'm out for this video. ESO.